What's up, YouTube? Happy Monday. I had a great fucking weekend. One of my best friends got married and I was part of the wedding. She looked gorgeous and the wedding was like as close to perfect as you could get. So I was really happy for her, and it was just a really good time, like, to celebrate. Over the weekend I had a deal. Two things kind of happened that kind of threw me off my like health and fitness routine. One thing happened that like a guy I was talking to realized he wasn't that interested, so he just like stopped like talking to me, which, okay, that's whatever, but I'm sensitive to those situations, and I end up always internalizing stuff like that and making myself think that I'm not good enough for anyone. And just dealing with it being a wedding, like, oh, I'm never gonna get married, like those thoughts go through my head, and it kind of drives me nuts that I'm that way. But I call it my bounce back time, and my bounce back time has gotten a lot better, because it used to be where I would be down and sad about it for a while, like a long time. Now not so much. I mean, it sucks that he stopped talking to me, because I thought like, oh, we really clicked, like whatever. His loss, not mine. So yeah. But in those moments when that happens to me is when I really don't feel like I'm worth anything. And I was like feeling anxious about the wedding, because it's like socially, like I get social anxiety with things like that. And I just made the decision. I was like, I'm gonna go run. I'll see you guys later. And I felt like rude, but I was like, if I don't like go do something right now, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be even worse. Like, and I don't want to do this to her on her wedding day. Like, I don't want to be an antisocial bitch on her wedding day, because I feel like sometimes that's how I come across when I get into a funk. It's not how I want to be. So I take steps to like correct it before it becomes an issue. So yeah. So I went and ran, and like those are the toughest times to go do any physical activity, when you feel like you are not good enough. I just remember being on the treadmill and like starting to cry, because like it's bad enough like people can beat me up mentally and emotionally because I let them, but it's really bad when it's yourself, because you can't get away from yourself. You're always going to be there for yourself, and it's bad when like you're the one that's doing the verbal and mental abuse and emotional abuse to yourself, thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, I'll never be good enough, thinking I'm a worthless piece of shit. Like, those are the thoughts that go through my head some days, because I've always talked to myself that way, and it's hard. So I shared a picture on Instagram today, and Facebook, but not to get like sympathy. Oh, poor Lily. Like, fuck that. I don't want anybody's sympathy. Like, I just want to remind people that like diet and exercise is hard. Like, and it's not so hard that like physically, yes, it's tough. It can be tough. But I honestly think that diet and exercise and living a healthier lifestyle is a lot tougher mentally and emotionally than it is physically. And those are the times that you have to really dig deep and like push yourself forward and just say, okay, like, all right, buckle in, because it's going to be bumpy right now and you're going to hate yourself, but you have to keep doing it. Like, you're not at your end goal. I don't think I'll ever be at my end goal, because I feel like everybody can constantly improve, but you just have to dig deep and push yourself through those tough times. Because if you don't, you're just repeating the past mistakes. So yeah, I guess that's all I think I want to update about it. Just, you have to keep pushing yourself forward. Like, change is inevitable. You have to just keep doing it. So yeah.